Boss Cowboy Sports, man, at the Barbershop edition, man. Getting ready to talk about the Micah Parsons. Let's get it. Yeah, man, so I'm sitting here with my boy Deotes, man, at the Dooney's Barbershop, man.
So with you.
All right, mate, let them boys know where they can find you real quick.
All right, man, y'all pull up on me, man. We over here at Dooney's, 4333 Gannett Lane. Dallas, y'all already know.
At the barbershop, man, like every other barbershop, man, it's debates all day. I'm going to tell you, one of the fiercest debates that I'm telling you everybody talking about is that Micah Parsons and what should he be doing? Whether should it be linebacker or should it be him playing off the edge? Now, when you look at him and you think about the fact that he played like just so crazy versus Atlanta off that edge, it's undeniable the temptation, especially when you think about the money factor. So, you know, obviously, when you think about it, it's almost like a free market system to where the value just shows itself and then you pay what's valuable. For example, everything that affects the ball is what's paid. So quarterbacks obviously are paid the most because they affect the outcome of the game and the flow of the ball. So quarterbacks that can be productive and protect the football, they get the highest paid. That's what happens, and it should, because the game is all about the ball. But what else is about the ball? The tackle position is about the ball. Why? Because they protect the guy that's always having the ball in his hands. Who is that? The quarterback. So as a market system, and you want to protect that, obviously that makes tackle valuable, and that's why they are paid what they're paid. Then lastly, the people that attack the quarterback. Who is that? Defensive ends. So from an economic standpoint, it just makes sense for him to also want to do that. It's something that's been in my head since my brother said it. My brother, the OC, he said it real clear. And it just stuck with me that Parsons has 6.5 sacks as a part-time pass rusher. That is beyond crazy. Think about that. Half the season gone, 6.5 sacks. Take out $20 million for doing that. Think about that. So when you just think about Parsons, man, and how elite this boy is playing, it's actually not surprising. My boy OC also predicted it. You know, Oakland Society in the house, of course. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna represent them boys. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you that cash up, big bro.
Sure. All right, bro, be careful.
All right. So what I was saying, like on Parsons, man, he is a Swiss Army knife, and just to kind of cut the debate and just kind of get to the point. And just to get to the point, in this game, strategically, it just makes sense, honestly, for him to more so be a guy that comes off the edge. Because we know Kansas City is never going to be really truly committed to any type of running game. So strategically, this should be an edge game for him, and a heavy edge game for him. Like extremely edge game. Like, you gotta do that this game, because some of the games where he was featured more so as a premium linebacker made sense. Minnesota, it made sense. Why? You knew they was gonna be committed to the running game. It was gonna happen because they've been showing that all year. So yeah, this is my boy Dooney's Barbershop, man. Been knowing him since I was 16 too, man. So it's all about Oak Cliff, Texas, man, believe me. But as I was saying, though, about Parsons, man, so in this game, like, use him, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, it's one person's opinion, but use him, in my opinion, use Parsons off the edge a lot. And also, this game features the athleticism of Neal and even LVE, because they like to dump it off. That game fit their game. Guys that have ex-safety backgrounds, both of those guys actually have ex-safety backgrounds. You're going to have to make some open field tackles almost like you're a safety in this game. So it's actually more suited, because obviously Parsons can play the middle linebacker, but where's he going to really be able to get off? What do we want to do? I mean, it's obviously, in my opinion, just my opinion, you want to get Mahomes forcing it. How can you get him to force it? Put pressure on him. What's one of the best ways to do that? Send that 4-3 guy off the edge. Like, did anybody notice his bend in Atlanta? It was amazing. And then it was the burst off the bend. It was freakish. And this is when you deploy Parsons. You deploy Parsons this game. So I just wanted to give y'all my quick synopsis of the best ways to use Micah Parsons, and just was kind of watching the debate in the barbershop, because I don't care where you go. I don't care where you go. It doesn't matter at all. Wherever you go, there's going to be differences of opinion on whether he should be a defensive end primarily, or linebacker, or slash both. I'm now of the opinion both. And I'm of the opinion it just depends on the matchup. And Quinn has shown that he uses him at the proper times. Minnesota was the proper time. This game calls for him to be a missile off the edge. So I hope, and that's not a knock on Basham. That's not a knock on Armstrong, but let's just be honest. We got a young Von Miller. We actually got a young Von Miller. Now, keep in mind, this man didn't even play defensive end. And 6.5 sacks, quoted by the OC as a part-time pass rusher. That's just amazing. Listen, I'm going to just say this. Everybody knows if he was a full-time pass rusher, he would be on pace of 17, 18 sacks. Just being all the way honest with you. He that freakish off the edge. But because he is strategically perfectly fitting some of the growth pains of our linebackers, sometimes you do got to stick him at linebacker and let him go berserk there. But this game, one more time, this game calls for all day and every day Parsons off that edge. I'm going to say that till I'm blue in the face. Boss Cowboy Sports, with your voice, I'm out.